Hey guys, it is Mr. Bossman914 here, and today we are back with a brand new video. Today we are going to be going over the top 20 games that are my favorite. So we have a few games here. You guys might know some of them, you guys might not. But yeah, we have my number one pick. We have S to D. Then we have my childhood favorites. And some of these I haven't played in a while. That's why I have my childhood favorites on here. But they were still my favorite games, so of course, that's what it is. So first off, we're gonna start off with the one that everybody's expecting, Minecraft going into S tier. Maybe everybody wasn't expecting it to go there, but or to not go into number one. But yeah, I mean, out of all these games, one of these games is hands down my favorite. But and some of you guys might know that because I talk about it quite a lot. But sadly, Minecraft is not that. So, next we have, let's go with Mario Kart Double Dash. I'm going to put this in childhood favorite picks. Now, just because it's below the D rank doesn't mean that it is worse. It just means that I haven't played it in a while. But it was hands down one of my favorite games. And I had a lot of fun playing it. So, yeah, it's just one of those. And I remember just staying up super late at night and spending hours upon hours playing. So yeah. Next up, we have Mario and Luigi, Bowser's Inside Story, and I gotta say this. I really love this game. I've spent I don't know. I'd say probably like at least a month of my life playing this game. Over a year span, which sounds kind of weird, but if you think about it, it makes sense. So yeah. It's just a really good game, and again, well, I didn't actually say this, but just because it's in D rank doesn't mean that it's a bad game. It just means that out of all my favorite games, it's like the lowest. So this may come as a surprise to some people, but I'm actually gonna have to put Wii Sports Resorts down in the D category because, you know, I mean, I gotta admit, it's a really fun game and I love playing it, but like, I don't know, it doesn't feel better than the original Wii Sports. Like, to me, it kind of feels like a knockoff. And now we're going to go over to the games that I've actually been playing a lot recently. Fallout 3. I'm just going to put this in D tier right away. Because, okay, don't get me wrong, I've never played Fallout 3. But I just recently bought it, and I've loved all the Fallout games, so I have high expectations for it. So I already love it. I've already heard a whole bunch about it. And I've seen other people play it. It's apparently just like Fallout New Vegas, but with like a different story. About the game mechanics are the same and stuff. So I'm really looking forward to it. It's just that I haven't played it yet. That's why it's in the D tier. But yeah. Next we're gonna have Goat Simulator. And if I was still a kid, I would probably put it in my childhood or in like S tier. But I'm gonna put it in C actually because, you know, it's not exactly as fun to play it without friends, because Ghost Simulator is actually multiplayer now, and I know sometimes my cousin used to come over, and he had Ghost Simulator on his Xbox, and we used to play it all the time, and it was so much fun, and like, I mean, like, you just can't get that back. So, moving on to Fallout 1, the original Fallout, I'm gonna have to put this in probably A tier, because I mean, it's a good game, but it's not exactly as good as these two up here, and it's definitely not worse. Definitely not worse than those. But that's not saying they're better than you though. Again, but you know, Fallout is a difficult game for me. I'm not really good at the RPG style of Fallout, so I'm not exactly the best at it. But I still really enjoy playing it. I mean, it's one of my most played games on Steam. Pretty sure I played it for maybe 100 hours. No, not 100 hours. I'm thinking about Gmod. Maybe 40 hours? I don't know. I've played it for quite a while though. And like, I just love it. It's definitely a blast in the past type of game. And that's saying something because it's about the future. But yeah, it's just really fun and I really enjoyed playing it. Storyline could use some more. But yeah, it's definitely one of the games that I love spending my time on. And Fallout 2, I'm gonna have to put in D tier. I mean, it's a good game. Don't get me wrong. It's just not better than the original. And with that being said, I'm just gonna throw Fallout 4 and New Vegas up here because, I mean, I streamed Fallout 4 because I love the game. I mean, sorry I just skipped past Fallout 2 there. That's like all I really had to say on it. But like Fallout 4, I stream it and I love playing it. And if you guys keep up with me on Discord, you guys would know that I'm basically always playing Fallout New Vegas, and it's just a really fun game. And I don't know, but I've probably spent more time playing Fallout New Vegas than Fallout, and that's saying something because I spent like a few days playing Fallout. So next up, I'm gonna put Final Fantasy X up here. That's what this is. And don't get me wrong, the game isn't bad, but like it's not exactly as good as the Fallout 4 and Fallout New Vegas. Like I probably wouldn't stream it on my channel. Like I might make a video on it, but I probably wouldn't stream it. You guys are just wondering why Ghost Simulator is down here now because I streamed it before. But yeah, I mean, like I love playing this game in my free time. I love almost all the Final Fantasy games. They're amazing, and this one is just like one of my hands down favorite of all of them. So like yeah. Next we have Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, and I know all the like a whole bunch of games are going up into S tier right now, but I love these games and I can't get enough of them. So like Wind Waker, like I spent my whole childhood playing that. It was so much fun, and like I can't remember a time when I didn't like playing Wind Waker. Like the whole game, just I loved it so much. It was confusing for me back then, but I tried playing it again recently, and like I just get it now, and like it's fun to play. And then of course we're gonna have The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess up in here, because if I say that I did like the game, I wouldn't be lying. But if I said that it's better than Wind Waker, I mean, like I can't, because that would totally be a lie. Like in my opinion, Wind Waker is probably the best Legend of Zelda game out there, and I think Twilight Princess comes right after that. It's just my opinion though, guys. Don't go raging over it in the comments. But like I just love these games, and like Twilight Princess is like the art style is amazing. I mean, it's basically the exact opposite of Wind Waker. I mean, one's like super cartoony, one's like super realistic, and well, maybe not super, but I mean, like for the time, it's pretty good. And like I don't really remember having another time where I disliked playing this game. Like I always loved playing this game. It was pretty confusing at times, but if I'm being honest, like it was good. And then with one of the other Mario games in here, of course, going down in childhood favorite picks. I haven't played this one in a while because my disc for this sadly does not work. But same thing with Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. I never had a bad time playing this game. I always love playing it, and it's really good to play with friends because, like, I mean, it's just good to. I know this isn't a good thing to say, but it's kind of fun to bully your game or bully your friends in games because, I mean, let's be honest, everybody really does it. It's just something that nobody really wants to point out. So next up, we're gonna have Mario Kart Wii, and I would put this in S tier, but I gotta admit, I lost my disc for Mario Kart Wii, so I haven't been able to play it in a while. But if anybody knows where a copy is that I can get, preferably for free, let me know, and I will definitely go get it. Unless it's in like a different state or something, then no. But yeah, so this time, like, this was 100% the best game that I played growing up. Besides another game on this list that I haven't gotten to yet, which is only 5 games, surprisingly. There's actually 20 games on here. But yeah, this game, I definitely had so much fun playing. I mean, like, there were some bad memories playing it, because this is like Monopoly, it ruins friendships. But I just can't get enough of the game. If I had to choose between Mario Kart and probably Minecraft, I hate to say it, but I'm probably going to pick Mario Kart. It was just too much fun. Next up is going to be Gary's Mod. Gary's Mod is going to be an A tier. This is probably my most played game on Steam. I love playing this and messing around on it. I mean, I don't really have too many friends, if I'm going to be honest. But sometimes you'll just meet random people on Gary's Mod and like jailbreak servers or something, and it's just hilarious all the time. I mean, if I'm being honest, it's probably one of the best games up here, but I'm not going to fill up S tier that much anymore. Let's go on to Call of Duty Black Ops 2. This game I didn't really play until I got older, but the zombies on it, like Transit and everything, I love Transit on there, and it's just hands down one of my favorite games. Like, I didn't exactly grow up with this, but like, I grew up like later on in life with this, and I think this is probably one of the best Call of Duty games that I've ever played. Whenever I actually got it, I was doing a Boy Scout rank advancement for this, because I got Black Ops 1, 2, and 3 for like $20 or $30 at Walmart in a package, and it was probably the best thing I've ever bought in my life, except for, of course, all the Fallout games now. Next we're going to throw Wii Sports up there. And I'm going to have to throw this in with the B tier, because I actually have played this, I'd say in a year or so, in last year, I probably played this sometime. But, I mean, like, since I'm fat, like, I don't really get the chance to exercise because I don't like going outside. I mean, I do get the chance, but I just don't want to. So Wii Sports is like the ultimate inside exercise. I mean, like, whenever I'm playing tennis in Wii Sports, I'm playing tennis in real life. Like, I cannot get enough of this game. It is amazing. Next up, we have the one we have all been waiting for, Microsoft Solitaire Collection. Get on up there. I'm just kidding, guys. Actually, I do really enjoy playing Microsoft Solitaire Collection. I know it seems kind of weird. You're like, boss man, are you an idiot? Like, it's literally just solitaire. You can play that in real life. But I don't know. I'm just like addicted to it on my phone. I guess like I'm an old person or something. Some people might say, because I know. No offense to old people out there, but usually old people play solitaire. So, and I'm not gonna diss on them because I enjoy playing solitaire. You guys should actually probably try it out sometime. It's really freaking fun. But of course, you guys see the number one pick open, and you guys see the last game down here, which is of course Pikmin 2. And yeah, I mean, I would say like a whole bunch of stuff about this game. I could probably go on for hours talking about Pikmin 2, but I've probably already said enough in like some streams and other videos and stuff. Like, I just cannot express how much I love playing this game. If I had to choose one game out of any of the games here to play for, I'd say if I was stuck in a room for like a month, I'd probably pick Pikmin 2. Which is kind of weird because you're like, well, Minecraft, like you have anything you can do, Fallout 4, or any of the Fallout games. You have stories that you can go through. You have unlimited times you can play them. You know, Final Fantasy, all that stuff. Microsoft Solitaire Collection, you're addicted to that. Who cares? But I love Pikmin 2. I love the art style of it. I love the whole game story. And like sometimes it could just be so difficult to beat and difficult to play. But one day, Little Boss Man was out there and he saw this one man, Chugga Conroy, and he saw his video on Pikmin 2, and he just immediately fell in love with it. And I bugged my parents, and I begged my parents, and I did everything I could to get Pikmin 2. And once I finally got it, I could not stop playing it. And the Water Wraith level, it scared the heck out of me. I basically got traumatized from it. But, I mean, like, I seriously have a love for this game, and I don't think anything could take that away from me. Pikmin 2 is hands down my most favorite game out of everything on here. And again, just so nobody misreads this, just because it's S to D doesn't mean that the games in the D category are bad. It just means that like they're games that, you know, out of all the games on here, they're probably my most favorite. They're my least favorite. It's like, it's kind of weird. It's like, out of the top 20 games that I have, those 2 games are my least favorite out of my most favorite. So they're brimming between most favorite and okay, like I like playing these games. And then these are just some of my childhood favorites. It's kind of weird how almost all the Mario games got in here, but except for this one because I really love playing this one. So yeah. First of all, thank you guys so much for watching. And of course, make sure that you guys are staying hydrated. I would drink water, but I don't have water with me right now. Sad times. But, yeah. Subscribe, like, Patreon and Discord link will be in the description. You guys should really join my Discord, because I beg you guys for video ideas on there. This video was made possible by big man CactusKing. He's the one who gave me this video idea. So, thank you so much to CactusKing. And yeah, that is all for now. And this is Mr. Bossman914 signing out.